And good night. I am up at the crack of dawn. Oh my God. I went to sleep early, and as you guys know from my last live, that I have fallen asleep because I've been so burnt out, so tired, so exhausted. And that's why we need to take breaks as human beings. We need to recharge our batteries, if you will. So now I went to sleep so early last night, and I woke up early this morning. And why are you up at this time? Girl, remember last night we was playing? Right after that I knocked out. And I always tell you, I get up early. I've been up. I got up at 3:30, girl. That's my problem. My problem is I get up too early. I got up at 3:30. I made my coffee. And then I said, let me go live and try to snatch up some hours or see who's up at this time, you know? So I could get some hours. Why you haven't gone to sleep yet? You still up from last night? Oh, you haven't slept yet. Yeah, I think that's worse though. I think that's worse. I'm telling you, that's bad. Cause at least I get to sleep. Like I went to sleep last night. What was it, like 10? So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I slept 5.5 hours, which is not enough. You're supposed to be sleeping at least 7 hours. Yeah, you gotta get some sleep, girl. Didn't you buy the what you call it? The Z's? Did you get the Z's to be able to help you sleep? Hey, Janu, my sister's in here. Jeanette, she's in here. Grandma No Sense is Jeanette. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Valeriana, what's up? Good morning, sweetheart. I wanted to see who was the early birds that are up. I'm a early bird. I was just talking to my sister. Grandma No Sense. That's my sister, guys. That's my sister Jeanette. Hi, Michael. Hi, Valeriana. Good morning. Janu, good morning. Good morning, Xander. Or good evening, or good afternoon, or good night. Depending where you're at. Thank you for the likes. It is 4:48. It's about to be 5 a.m. I got up so early, I know. Go to sleep now, sweetheart. Go to sleep now because I have things to do later. I like play cheeses. Okay, go to sleep now, sweetheart. Then grandma's doing good. She's upstairs sleeping. She's upstairs sleeping, my mom. He said that it's 4:48. It's 3:48 for me. Okay. So you're an hour away. Where are you, Xander? Mom, it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon in India. Oh, wow. And Valeriana, you up early too. You couldn't sleep? You couldn't, or did you go to sleep early? 2 o'clock, Janu, you ready for lunch? Hi, Rose. Girl, I wake up so early. That's why, remember when I fell asleep on the live? Because I be waking up so early. But it's because I go to sleep early, but then I wake up so early, and by like 5 or 6, I'm already trying to get sleepy. But I need to fight that so I can stay up. You live in Kansas, okay? Nice. Good night, Grandma No Sense. Good night, Mom. Lunch is done. Okay. What you having for lunch? Mom, you look so fresh. So fresh and so clean. Thank you, sweetheart. Mom, you don't show me Independence Day. I know, sweetheart. Let me tell you, you could even ask my sister. She's gone now, but I was sleeping for 2 days. I had slept for 2 days, Mama. I was so burnt out, so tired. In these last few days, I don't know why, but I just been tired. Rice, pulses, and curd. Oh, rice pulses. What's that? Rice pulses. Because I'm on vacation in Hutchinson, Kansas, and my place called Pete Puddle. Okay, Pete Puddle. Well, I hope you enjoy your vacation. Mom, no office for 2 days. I know. Tell me about it. I'm gonna try to get some rest today. Um, Janatri Mama is also working, Mom. No, 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 not right now. She used to. She has worked on and off a lot throughout her years, but right now she's not. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. That's wonderful. Ah, yeah, and it's good to be on vacation. When you go on vacation, like really, really do try to enjoy your vacation. Try to forget about everything. If you can turn off your phone unless you're doing content, turn it off and try to let your mind see, because when we get so tired, like I was the other day, so tired that I couldn't even stay awake. That's how tired I was. Your whole body is the one that's gonna just it's gonna give in because it's just so tired, and you don't want to get to that point. You can swim and fish. Oh yeah, I love that. Where's my mom? My mom is sleeping. My mom is sleeping. Mom, where is Donald Trump? Is living at which place? How far from your place? Well, let's see. If he's at the White House, it's gonna take us at least, I want to say, 7 hours. About 7 hours away, cause he's in Washington D.C., the White House, and we're over here in Connecticut. So yeah, at least give or take traffic, I would say at least 7 hours. Hi, Xander. Which state do you live in? Connecticut, which is the tri-state. It's in the tri-states: New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Those are the tri-states. Oh wow, mom, far apart. Yeah, cause that's a whole nother state, my mom. He's in a whole nother state. He's far. 7 hours. That's a long drive, girl. I've driven it before. I've driven past that to go to Florida. Yeah. Yes. Washington. Yes. Not Washington State. Washington D.C. District of Columbia. Yeah. That's where I live. Where? In Washington State or Washington D.C.? Where do you live, Rose? Why have you gone to Florida or Texas? Yeah, I went to both. My sons live there still in Florida, and I have two grandkids, one from each of my boys. Um, they live in Florida. And then I lived in Texas for a year doing property management in San Antonio, and look at all that that's going down. Oh my God, bless those people in Texas, Lord. It's so bad, Texas, with all that flooding. Flow like the river with life's gentle stream, finding balance in every moment, a harmony with nature's dream. For in this cosmic dance, peace we shall embrace, leaving no trace of hurried pace. All right, yeah, I ain't mad at you, Connecticut State Land, my fellow Connecticut. Okay, go ahead. Thank you for those words. Amazing. Yes, what, Rose? Washington State or Washington, D.C.? Because I went up to Texas and this place called Galveston. Oh, Galveston. I've heard of it. We went to Waco, Texas, where Joanna and Chip Gaines are from. Yep, and we was right there at that restaurant, their restaurant. Very nice. Mom, like our country, we have prime minister, but why America have president, not prime minister? Well, my love, because that's how they categorized it, you know? It all depends on how you categorize something or how you want to put the name or the position of the person that's in power. And president is a huge word for us, just like prime minister is a big word for some countries. It signifies the higher of the rulers of the land, country, whatever. But yeah, president is like the top notch. Just like you would say prime minister, or somebody would say king or queen. Those are the top ranks. We use the word president. We got hit with them of flood, a hurricane. Did you? You guys got hit also in Kansas? Do you have a chief minister? That's a broad question, sweetheart, because depending on what, there could be many chief ministers depending on what ranks we're talking about, so it's broader. It's not as narrowed down as some countries are, if I make sense. Some people feel the rain, most people just get wet. That's right. That's right. And that makes sense, Connecticut, because um to feel the rain and to get wet is two different things. To actually feel the rain and let the rain hit you and feel the rain pouring down and just feel the tantalizing sensation that it gives you when it hits you, as opposed to just running and complaining from the rain instead of embracing what the rain is doing, which is quenching and washing and purifying things across the land. We just never really stop to think about those things. You're from Washington, D.C.? Okay, Rose. I see you. I hate it right now because don't Trump. We might actually have a war going on, but wait, I'm not sure yet. We never know, sweetheart. Only God knows the truth. Rose Tabor, Washington, D.C. Okay, sweetheart. Our president is tribal woman Draupadi Murmu, and she is very less educated. Wow, and she's the president? Wow. Yeah, you never know, sweetheart. No, when I was in Galveston. Oh, okay, when you was in Texas. Yes. Because Kansas is in the middle of the United States. I know, sweetheart. And you guys get a lot of what? Tornadoes down that way, right? That's one of your geographical geographically speaking, you get a lot of tornadoes down that way, don't you? Mom, has Donald Trump ever come to India? I don't know, sweetheart. With that one, you never know. I cannot predict what Donald Trump will be doing. But that's a good question, Janu. Yeah, I'm in this town called Brooklyn. It's in the middle of Tornado Alley. That's through Oklahoma. Yes. And you know how come I know that, Sander? Because my bestest friend slash she's like a daughter to me also. She lives in Oklahoma. Okay, and she has 10 acres over there. She always wants to give me an acre and give my daughter an acre. But I'm like, I can't live amongst the tornadoes. She had a bunk built out for $10,000. They built out the bunk underground in case tornadoes come. And she was showing, me how, they have to stock it up with things, and that's scary. Ain't that scary? Well, I guess because you're used to it, Xander, but jeez. My questions are always best, Mom. Go ahead, girl. Lay it on me, honey. Send those questions, girl. But be all over with the topics. Don't just be with those doggone presidents and boring politics. Okay, let's see. Mom, when is Michelle's birthday? Is it over? Sweetheart, the birthday itself passed. That was June 30th. But the birthday party is this Saturday, God willing. Okay, so I'll be live. I'll leave my phone on live because it's gonna be, I have to do a lot of things, but I'll put it so that at least you guys, I'm gonna put it on like this, like the oscillating stand, so that at least you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, because thank you for the hearts. Yeah, because last week we got hit by a tornado, but the tornado almost hit us. But the bad news is it was an E5. It swept out half of our town. Oh my God. See? Thank you for the emojis. You see that? That's what gets me scared, guys. Why was a $10,000? The bunk? Mama, those bunks are not cheap to have made. They have to dig out, okay? They have to go down underneath, dig out the soil. Then they got to build out a fort down there that's sturdy enough to withhold everything that's coming its way. Then you got to add light and water, okay? Because you got to have those things in case, God forbid, you're there for several days or even weeks. Who knows? Is what she explained to me. And then, you gotta have those good doors, like almost like a hatch, like doors of a hatch of a basement. Similar, but something like that that's strong, sweetheart. So it's not cheap to be made, those bunks. She paid $10,000 for her bunk to be made. June 13th, no, June 30th, mama. June 30th, 3-0. Where are you from? Manaf, I am from the United States of America. Mom, you always promise, but not come. Janu, what the heck? I will try, sweetheart. Good day, beautiful. Hey, sincere. Good morning. I'm up early, I know. It's like I was explaining to the gang that I went to sleep early and I get up early and then I get sleepy early though. That's the problem I have. But I guess it beats the heck out of not being able to sleep at all. When is the celebration? Saturday, this coming Saturday, July the 12th. I hate tornadoes. Ooh, me too. I don't like tornadoes. I'm scared of tornadoes. Yes, June 30th was the actual birthday, but the celebration will be July 12th. I just arrived home after a party. Go ahead, Sincere. You got energy, Papa. Good for you, man. Keep it up. I was like that back in the day. I used to go out when my best friend passed away slash sister. That's when it all just stopped for me. She and me and mom, we were younger then, and we used to have fun and go out and go places. But when she passed, that was it. I didn't really go out as much. I was waiting for you on WhatsApp. WhatsApp? Oh, wait. Okay, you're mad at General. Okay, my bad. Hey, Shreya, sweetheart. Celebration is in the hall. You'll see it's in a big hall. I will make videos too and I will put them up so you guys can see everything. Uh oh, Shreya's mad at Janu, throwing mad faces. I hate tornadoes. Yeah, I don't like them either. It's very scary, the feeling of, that power, that force coming through and just ripping everything up off the soil and all the debris and all the things flying in the air. I don't know which is worse. I mean, all of the natural disasters are scary if you ask me, because what's happening now with the flooding, everywhere, that's scary too, man. That river just takes houses and trucks and big trains and everything just it's crazy. God bless us all. July 12th is gonna be Shelly's Michelle's birthday, actual birthday party. Yeah, it's Michelle's actual Sweet 16 party. Because she turned 16 on June 30th, but the actual celebration, we had to push it to June 12th because of the 4th of July and all of that happening this weekend. So we pushed it to July 12th, which is this weekend coming up. No, it's not going to be at the house, at Amanda's or none of those houses. It's going to be at a hall, a big hall. You will see. Mom, I waited the whole night, but you broke promise. Let's see you like to. I know. I just told Janu I was knocked out, mama. That was the day that I was so sleepy. Oh my god, I was so sleepy those 2 days. It was just like my whole body just boom was drained out. Finally now I'm a little better, see? But those 2 days I was so tired. So tired. But why are you mad at Janu for? She is always mad at somebody. Shreya, go to sleep, sweetheart. You're not getting no sleep either. You wake up at 10 a.m.? Ah, my God. I could not wake up at 10 a.m. It doesn't even matter if I break night. I still wake up early. Still, I cannot go past. For me, getting up late is 6 a.m. Because I'm always used to getting up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And share, wake up right now. I'm crazy. That's why. You're not stupid. You are not stupid. You're smart. You're just stubborn because you're a Taurus. Taurus are always like that. They're cranky, angry. Question, yes, Rose. I'm crazy. That's why you're not crazy. You're just, like I just finished saying, you're a stubborn bull. You're a Taurus. Yes, Rico has dog license, my love. Absolutely. It's not on his neck right now. It's in the car, but it is on his tags. He has his dog tags. That's how they look them up, and that's how they know. He has all his shots and everything, my love. Rico has been well cared for all of his life. All his shots, everything he ever needs. He goes to the groomers. I pay extra just so they won't put him in a cage because he doesn't like to be caged up. So here, if you take him to the groomers and you want them to call you as soon as he's done and don't ever cage him, you got to pay extra money. And I pay that because I don't want him in a cage. I don't want him to be stressed out. So he's been a very, very pampered dog. Very. Look, right now where he's at. Look at him right there. See him? Look how he sleeps. Look at him. What dog that you know sleeps like that? What dog that you know sleeps like that? How do I make myself go to sleep? Because I can never sleep. I love your face. Thank you. I'm going to answer your question now, Rose. Rico, show us. Mom, yeah, he does. I don't know if it's here or in the car, sweetheart, but I'll get it and I'll show you. I love your face. Thank you, disgusting. Master Rank, what's up? So to go to sleep, mama, you could do some things, okay? You could probably meditate a little, you could pray. Definitely always pray. Pray soothes you. It helps you to relax. You got to meditate on the things of the Lord, on the goodness, on his promises, on his mercy. Pray for peace. Pray for, he's the one that grants us the sweet sleep according to the word. So pray for to be able to quiet your mind, because it's our mind. When our mind is racing so much, it's hard for us to fall asleep because we have all these things in our head. And so you have to quiet your spirit down. You got to quiet yourself down, quiet your mind, and just take that time before you go to sleep to meditate. That's one thing you could do. Well, two or three in one. But then the other thing you could do is have a very active day as far as mobility goes. Uh, do some exercise, go for a walk, ride a bike, go up and down stairs. You got to exhaust the body. The body has to get a little tired, and exhausted in a way where you're getting movement, not exhausted in a way where you're a couch potato, because your body can get tired that way too, but that's an unhealthy tiredness. Okay, because that's tiredness, fatigue, exhaustion. The body's just going down. The body needs movement. Okay, so those are things you could do. You could also have like some warm milk or warm tea, something warm before you go to sleep. Show us the dog license. That one is in the car, sweetheart. How Rico made the license, you got to pay for that, sweetheart. So what happens is, and I'm gonna get to everybody's comments, so keep on dropping them. What happens is when you take him for his vaccines, of course they register him, but they register him to me, to the owner, and then when they put his vaccines and all his shots, then they keep a record of that, and then they give you a little dog tag with his license number and his name and all that, blah 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 blah. And it's like every 3 years, because of the rabies, uh, every 3 years you pay like $300 or something like that, just for the vaccines. How dog license made? Just like I told you, Kofu will be taken away. Here you will get in trouble, especially if he bites somebody or does something. They want to know that he has his shots. I sleep 15 hours. Wow, that's a lot of sleeping. I want to become a dog in America. Shreya, 15 hours. That's a lot. I like looking at your natural lips. Now you got me thinking about my lips over here. Master Rank, you're hilarious. Thank you, though. Shreya, wake up, mom. I just woke up, Janu. You sleep at which time? I was waiting for you, ladies and auntie. Janu, when you gone, I was waiting for you. Okay. Mom, what, Janu? What's up? A close up. Mm, screenshot. Okay, I do that all the time, but it never works. Oh, Rose. I want to take birth again, but as a dog in America. No. Janu, you don't want to be a dog just so you could be born in America. Mom, you look very beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. You look beautiful too. Thank you. It's hot. It's very hot today. So I don't know what's going to happen. What am I going to do? I might just go. Uh, you crazy, Master Rank. Master Rank, you must be a. How old are you? Because you up in here talking about, I want to taste them. See, Rico is enjoying his sleep the whole day. Yes, he is. He is enjoying his sleep. It's 5:14 in the morning. It's crack of dawn. Well, not crack of dawn. It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Crack of dawn is like 1, 2. Where are you from, Master Rank? I can't remember. Did you say you was in Chicago? Janu sleep all night. Mom, where is Corina? She's sleeping. Cause she went to sleep a little late last night, so she'll probably get up like around at 7:30. Yes, I sleep all night, Shri. Sleep whole day. Crack of dawn. Not crack of done. Crack of dawn. But we say crack of dawn. But it's crack of dawn. 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 Mom, you don't sleep? I sleep, my love. I slept 5 hours. I slept 5 hours. I mean, I know I should sleep a little bit more than that, but I just love getting up early in the morning. And then when I get up real early, I start praying and I start meditating and I start my day that way. And then I make some coffee. And then, I think about what I'm going to hopefully be able to do today, things like that. So tell me I follow. 5 hours is very less. Sleep at least 7 to 8. I know, sweetheart. I know. But see, just like all of us, everybody has problems with sleep habits. Some of us is because we sleep a lot, and some of us is because we don't sleep enough, and some of us sleep in the day, some sleep in the night. It's sleep is something that's very, I know, very much needed, but it doesn't come by that easy. No, no, not because of stress. Mainly because I like to get up early. Like I said, it's my mind, I guess. I love getting up early. Like, I feel like if I don't get up early, I don't start my day real early, I don't have enough time in the day, maybe. That's what I think in my head. I think. Mom, you have stress? Not really. I don't really have that stress like that. I don't really stress myself out like that. It might be a passing day where I'm like stressing out about something, but this doesn't make no sense to stress out, my love. I do this all the time by having set for 30 days. Oh wow. Stress? Oh. Mom, don't have stress. You remember it's America. Yeah, I don't got no stress, sweetheart. Not like that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the heart, sweetheart. Yeah, and not only because I'm in America, but because I believe in the Lord. So when you believe in Jesus, like I believe, this is just what I believe. You know what I'm saying? When I believe in Jesus, I can't be stressing out because my faith doesn't allow me to stress out like that because it always tells me, hey, everything's going to be all right. Okay. Remember what the Lord said. And so just like that, my mind just resets itself and I just can't. I just can't. I just got to put my trust. That's it. Kofu is also from America. Is he? How did you get him? He came from America? Yes, we slept, sweetheart. I did not go outside, no, and I never really go out for the fireworks. I usually watch them from right here. The people throw them right there, but I usually don't go to the actual fireworks. I used to go when the kids were smaller, but I never liked it that much not because of the presentation of it, but because other people are throwing firecrackers, and I don't like firecrackers. I don't like firecrackers at all. Yes, mom, that breed. Oh, okay. He's a lab. Yeah, yeah. My nephew and my niece, they both had labs. Yep, she's American breed, a Labrador. Yes, ma'am. You don't like fireworks? I like them from a distance. I don't like being in the crowd like that. because anything could happen. So I like them from a distance, and I don't like people throwing firecrackers near me because I just don't like that. Pa 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 pa. You know that. Ooh, oh man, it's just so scary. Some people are mean. They'll throw a firecracker right in back of you, and you're just sitting right there, and all of a sudden, pa 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 pa. That scares me. Cause there's a big fireworks show tonight, but it was actually scary. See, yeah, you never know, honey. I seen in the news this morning that one of the fireworks went wrong, and everybody was running, and people was running on top of people, pushing people just to get out. I don't know what happened. I gotta look further into that one, but it's just scary, mama. How's the view outside? Hold on, I'll show you now. I jumped into the lake. I hate fireworks and I will never like them. Yes, Mom, America is free land and everyone is free to do anything. Absolutely. Decided. You don't like them either. Trust me, I don't like them either. Mom, one question. Thank you for the like, sweetheart. Ugh, it's dark. Hold on. It's still dark outside, babes. A little bit dark. That's the other dress that I'm going to be selling. You guys know I sell dresses. I'm gonna make a video for my other channel where I put those dresses up. It's dark out, sweetheart, still. Let me show you a little bit. Cause it's dark and it's early. Hey, look, I gotta take my garbage can inside. Hey? See? How it is outside? Beautiful, very peaceful. Yes, very peaceful, sweetheart. I have a different channel, yeah, my love. It's called A Thrifty Bride. A Thrifty Bride Shop. Hold on, let me go back to the light because it's too dark over there. Okay, here we are, guys. Beautiful view, so peaceful. Yes. Very, thank you. Marcus don't come live. I don't know where Robert and Ernest are, but Marcus, I believe, remember Marcus, he was supposed to be going to boot camp. Remember? He's going to join the reserves. So I think that's why Marcus hasn't come on here. He was going to boot camp for, I think, 2 weeks. No one is awake. Not yet. You never shared that channel with us. No, it's called A Thrifty Bride Shop. I probably never shared it because, I don't know, wedding dresses and dresses. You come live from that channel too? No. I make videos, but I never have gone live recently. It's been a while. Marcus is becoming a soldier. Yes. Marcus is not engaged. Marcus is engaged? Wait, what? Marcus is not engaged. No, Mama, I don't think Marcus is engaged. What's your question? Is Marcus engaged? I don't think so. Marcus, I know he was talking to Chicago. They was writing emails and stuff, but I don't know if he got engaged. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think he's engaged. No. And Robert and Ernest, I don't know. They probably on different time zones. Because you got to remember, the time zones are different. So, what time is here is not there. And depending on where everybody's at. So, what's everybody going to be doing tonight, today, this afternoon, depending on where you're at? I think I gotta go to the laundromat because I gotta wash clothes and I gotta get there early. What what question? I thought it was a question about Marcus. You said one question. The last thing you said was, "Mom, one question." And then after that, I don't see nothing else other than Marcus is engaged. So, what is the question? I don't see it. I don't see the question. It's not showing, Mama. They're blocking it. They're blocking your question for some reason. Yeah, YouTube banned your question, Mama. I don't know what it is, but maybe you gotta say it in another way. Say it in another way because they're not. They read everything and they ban. Yep, YouTube banned it. See? Mm-hmm. You gotta be careful because they'll ban you, Mama. They'll ban you from the channel, ban you from everywhere. Yeah, they ban you. Yeah, that's what it is, Mama. Cause we wasn't reading it. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what's the question she was asking? They probably banning people. Cause now they're the way they're looking at the live. USA. Why do they always ban? I don't know, my love. They just ban it because they want to ban it, I guess. They got their own rules and regulations, I guess. And if they see something, or it all depends on what the question was, Mama. I don't know what the question was, so I can't answer it. Yeah, YouTube is very restrictive. I see that, but I don't know what it means. Hem, Deca, Key, American, M, Sayala, Se, Sayala, Lag, I don't know. You're talking about the countries, Mama. That's what it is. Because now with everything that's going on, you can't be mentioning certain countries. And I see you got the ASIA country in there. You can't mention those countries because they will block you, Mama. Oh, that's a form of bullying. Don't say those words. They will block you, girls. They will block you. OB, you can't say that. That OB word, they feel like you're bullying because of the body shaming thing. So be careful what you type, guys. Be careful what you type. No, well, it's not everyone. It's not everyone. There's all kinds of body types, and we believe in freedom of self, and we also believe that you don't have to look a certain way to be accepted in society. That's over there in those countries that they had that stereotype. Here, you're not accepted because of this and because of that, because of your appearance. So that's kind of bad, if you ask me. So that's your reason right there. No, it's not. It's not just one thing. It could be all kinds of reasons. Some of them could even be medical reasons. Thyroid glands and diabetes and water retention and fatty liver, and it could be anything. It could be some medication that the person's taking that makes them gain weight. It could be birth control pills that a woman is taking. So it's many reasons, you know. That's why you cannot go by an appearance. If you're just basing off of an appearance to judge a person or to be thinking what that person is, then that's very shallow. That's very vain. That's not how we get down. We rather go into the intellect of that person and see who they are. Okay, if they're obese, okay, but they still a person. This is always happening to me, like every time I have a sister, but I mean like a daughter too, but she does it all the time and I keep gains. Yeah. See? And you have a fatty liver and you're not that big in weight. But because of what you're eating, that's what's killing your liver. And if your liver goes, you go. Your liver is something that is a filtration system of your body. You need the liver to filtrate all the toxins out of your body. And it does other things too, but one of its main purposes is to get rid of the toxins. And when your liver is fatty, that means that it's starting to get harder. It's hardening, so it's like an organ that pulsates. And the harder it gets, the less it pulsates as an organ, so it's not doing its job properly. It's going to struggle to get rid of the toxins. You have to help your liver. How? Drinking more water, eating less of those spices that are like killing your liver, literally, and take some detoxifications like fast and like milk thistle. Milk thistle is good for detox. Oily things are made, and it's mainly not only the oil, it's the spices, mama. All the spices that you eat are gonna go filtering through your body. So you have to eat, you know, if you have to eat that because that's what you eat in your country, try to drink as much water as you can to flush it out of your system. New York people take forever to get to the point, lol. I know, I'm from New York. Oh, it's a double whammy for me, Master Rank. I am a New Yorker because I was raised in the Bronx. My two sisters was born in New York. I was born in Puerto Rico. But I was gonna say, but on top of that, add the fact that I'm Puerto Rican, and then I really take forever to get to the point. Like I'll get to the point like in 10 days. Oh shoot, that was a good one. But here, everything is made from spices, mom, and sugar. Oh no. No, 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 Janu. You know sugar is a lot. I'm trying. I have a sweet tooth, and I'm trying to cut back on sugar, mama. Sugar is not good for us. Sugar is not good. If body is not accepted, this thing, why this is made? My love, because, you know, man has discovered certain things that he can make with things that were placed on the earth, right? And but not everything is good for us, just like not everything is bad for us. And not everything is good or bad for everyone. Each person's body is different. So what I may be allergic to or whatever my body may not react good to, it might not be the same for you. So it's afternoon, it's 3 p.m. Okay. She doesn't cook today. What she will eat? Well, why Shreya doesn't cook? because my mom is always with me and she can listen to this live. Janu, shh, don't say bad things about her. Shh, Janu. I mean, it's not for good health. It's not for the bestest of health unless you add a lot of vegetables to it or spinach or chicken or things like that. But, you know, I think it's mainly because of the pizza dough. I think I'm going to go play Roblox. Okay, Rose. Have a good day, sweetheart. Pizza is for young people. I like veggie pizza. Yeah. Veggie pizza's good. Bye, Rose. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. Here they say pizza digests in 40 days. Wow. 40 days? That cannot be true. Not even steak takes that long to digest. Steak, let me see. Steak takes about, they said what, 48 hours? Steak. And that's a lot. That's meat. What is steak? Steak is something that you would never eat, a cow. Oh, shoot. That's what steak is, sweetheart. It's meat. Meat. So, and imagine that's cow is our mom. What? Oh, my bad. We worship a cow. All right, sweetheart. I don't complain about everybody's beliefs. If that's what you believe in, I don't complain about it, mama. So, but we don't worship a cow. We eat a cow. We eat a cow. Yeah, we eat a cow. Steak. It's called steak. But that's your beliefs, and like I said, it's fine. Everybody has their own beliefs. So, and as human beings, we just gotta hear it and leave it. That's it. What's the question? Why? Mom, when green vegetable is made, why we eat animals, Mom? Hmm? Because we eat animals because it's protein and meat, and they were also put there to be eaten, not to be worshipped. For us, that's what we believe. We don't believe in worshiping animals. We worship God, Jesus, the Son of God, and the Holy Spirit that lies within us. That's our belief. Just like you believe you're in your cows and all that, that's fine. But we don't. We don't believe in that. We believe a chicken, we raise chickens, we get eggs from a chicken, and then we have a chicken that we can, cook and eat and make soup and use all the parts, and it's made for that, for us. Protein don't come from vegetables, Mom. I mean, yeah, you can from some. They even come from walnuts and peanuts and cashews, beans and other, products. But that's just our belief. Yeah. We don't worship animals. We don't worship animals. That's one thing we will never do. Never. We would not worship an animal. Regardless of whatever anybody tells me, I would never worship an animal. Why? Because if I worship Jesus, the Son of God, I cannot worship anything else other than Him. And that's just my belief. So I can eat chicken, I eat cow, yeah, I eat fish, delicious fish. Come on, man. Fish, sauteed, But we have vegetarians out here. We have vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians. Those are the people that only eat fish. And we have all kinds of people here. No one can tell anyone what they can and cannot eat here in America. You can eat if you want to be a vegetarian. Hey, nobody can tell you don't be a vegetarian. But if you want to be a carnivore, those are the people that eat meat, then no one can tell you not to be, you know? We worship animals and nature. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You guys worship what you guys want to worship, sweetheart. I worship what I worship. And I can only be true to my own self. I can only be true to God Himself. Our God, my God, the God of the United States of America. The one that covers us and hovers over us. There's no way, you know. That's just my religion, my not even religion, my belief. It's not religion, it's spirituality. Yeah. Yeah, you are Hindu, I know. Yeah, that dress is, yep, that's a dress. I don't want to show it because I'm wearing it for Shelly's birthday party. We're dressed in that color. It's green, emerald green. Yeah, that's why I'm not showing it. Yeah. Why are you avoiding my comments? They're probably blocking your comments, Papa. Because I said hi, you said hi, I said hi. Let's see what else. What am I doing now? I'm talking to everyone. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Rajput. Where you at? India? Yep, I'm just talking to my peoples here. Theme party? Yes, theme party. Absolutely. It is a theme party. Yeah. Yep. That's gonna be for Michelle's party, yes. Yes, I am Indian. Okay. All right. I got two girls in here from India. Shreya and Janu are Indian. Michelle invite her friends or only family members? No. She get to invite 50 friends from her school. She gets to invite. And the other 50 people are family members. So she has 100 people coming to her party. 100 people are coming to her party. Yeah. You never had 50 friends? Oh. Well, in school, you know how it is. And plus, she has friends from her childhood all the way up to now that she's 16. So she's going to invite friends from all her different eras of school. You have no friends, Rajput? Why? Never have no friends. Oh my God. Yeah, the kids out here, they have more friends because they socialize a whole lot more. That's probably why. They get out more, they do more, so you meet more people. Like she's a cheerleader, so she has all in her cheer squad alone. There's I think like 18 people in her cheer team. So she's gonna invite all her cheerleading buddies. So and then look at that. That only gives her 22 other people or 32 other people. So yeah. No, she doesn't have no boyfriend. No, not yet. She's had little friends that like her, and one invited her to a homecoming dance and things like that, but not no steady boyfriend or anything like that. No. Yes, yes. They have a lot. The kids, yeah, they socialize more. They belong to things like she belongs in the cheerleading team. She belongs to the track team. She let's see what else Michelle has done. Some types of committees, and groups that she belongs to. And the kids out here, they do a lot of things. They belong to a lot of things. Like you got the boys, they do basketball, football, baseball, play volleyball, soccer. So the kids are constantly doing things and meeting people as they go along in life. You have 7 ex-boyfriends? Michelle is a famous girl. Well, she's famous by her own rights. I was never in a relationship. Because you're so secluded. That's why. Tripathi. Oh, that's your true boyfriend's name? All of my exes dead. What? 7 of them died? How? And yeah, Shreya, it's mainly because of the seclusion, Mama. It's kind of hard to get to you. You're way over there in a country, in a village, right? So you're not in the city where you could meet more people. That's rough. That's rough. That's a lot of isolation. But Janu, all of your exes died? Oh my God, I could imagine. Only one of mine, the one that died recently, and that was devastating. So I could imagine all of them dying. Jeez. So sorry to hear that, Mama. And is that why you broke up? Like, not that you broke up, but is that why you never married any of them? Because they all died? And how did they die? Man, that's a lot of people, girl. Oh, Corona. Yes. Yes. Sorry to hear that. And 2 from accident. Oh, wow, Mama. That's sad. That's very sad, sweetheart. Sorry to hear that, Mama. Heart attack. 7 people died. Oh my God, girl. How did she manage to have 7 boyfriends? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did you manage to have 7 boyfriends, Janu? If you're in India too. And Shreya can't even have not one. I don't understand. Like, I'm like lost in between that. Trying to understand that part. Oh, from your school age. Okay. But when you was in school, okay, yeah. So in school is different. I never had not one boyfriend. Girl, you better hurry up and get you a boyfriend. At least there's got to be somebody in the village. Somebody. There's got to be somebody in the village, girl. I mean, I can't believe that. That there's nobody in the village at all. Come on. But that's got to be sad and lonely. She is single because she doesn't want to marry for freaking. She wants to marry for love. So if she doesn't marry for love, she ain't marrying nobody. Janu, find me a boyfriend who is alive. Exactly. Hola, Ricardos. How are you, Ricardo Santos? Janu, help me. Yeah, she don't marry me. I know. She wants love, not thank you for the like. She doesn't want to be married for convenience. She wants to be married for love. What you saying, Ricardo? Why I don't marry Janu? When I find love, then I marry. Oh yeah, she doesn't want to marry for convenience, my love. She doesn't want arranged marriage. Then nobody come, mom. Boy only come when she do marriage. But they got it. There's nobody there. So who she's gonna marry? You don't remember me, Ricardo Santos. I remember you, sweetheart. But wait, give me a minute. Let me think. Ricardo Santos. Ricardo Santos. Ricardo Santos. Are you in France? I know, Ricardo. I say Ricardo Santos. I'm trying to conjure you up in my mind, Ricardo Santos. You in America? I like to live in America. Mom, do you remember me? Yeah. Wait, so you don't live in America, see? Wait, I'm telling you, Ricardo Santos. Oh, wait, UK. You're in the United Kingdom? But you're Latin, though, right? You're Latin. Yeah, United Kingdom, UK, baby. Yeah, yeah. They got their own power. Everybody has their own power. Portuguese. Oh yeah, you're from Portugal. Okay. I had some friends that are Portuguese. Ricardo said something about the United Kingdom. What I eat, mom? There is no food. Portugal, come to India. There is no food. Why? Where's your food at, Shreya? Why are you not cooking? And it's lunchtime. For you guys, not for me. Portuguese ruled us, mom. Really? So, Ricardo, you go to India? You've been to India? It's snack time. You guys eat a lot. What are you eating for snack? What are you gonna eat for snack? No? Oh, Ricardo didn't go to India, guys. Yes, mom. Portugal Dutch ruled us. Oh. Ooh, so you can go to Portuguese then, right? Portugal. Can you go there? Hmm? Since they rule you, can you go to Portugal? And get out of India. Maybe get married to somebody. Stop it, Rico. Get married from somebody from Portugal. No, mama. Portugal does not rule us. Portugal doesn't rule us. No. No, they don't. They don't. They don't rule America. The land of the free, mama. We fought the fight. Remember, we fought the fight already. Can you marry? Can you marry you? What? Can I marry you? Marry Shreya. For love, though. For love. How old are you? How old are you, Ricardo? She marry. For real, marry Ricardo. Ricardo, how old are you, Ricardo? Shreya? Shreya's 26. So how old are you? But it gotta be for love though. It's gotta be for love. It can't be for convenience or none of that. Cause if not, she won't marry you, boo boo. So poopsie, there you go. But if it's for love and you're gonna treat her right with love, with respect, with honor, then yeah, get her out of India, go to Portugal. She doesn't wanna get married. Shreya disappears. Shreya's like, what? Only love. Oh, there goes Shreya. Only love. That's right. That's the only way you should get married. I mean, I don't understand. Okay, fine. You can get married by convenience, but I hope you grow in love with that person as the years goes by. Cause to not marry for love is hard. I just can think about how hard it can be. Ricardo is maybe married. Oh, Mahatma Gandhi. Too much Latino heat. Oh my God. Mahatma Gandhi. Yes, yes, we've read about him, and I mean, I am not a big politician, but I did hear and read about Mahatma Gandhi. Absolutely, but I believe he stands for freedom and a bunch of other little, not little, but a bunch of other rights and humanity and things of that movement, right? He was the Indian man, bald headed man. He believed in freedom and not being prisoners and trapped and this and that. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah. We had to read. You know, we've read about him and seen his movie. I think they actually have his biography now on one of the apps on Roku TV. It has the story of Mahatma Gandhi on there. So yeah. Hi. Heart with the little heart. Hello. Auntie, you got any Latinas? Latinas, I mean, it depends. What age? I used to- Mom, what is Latina? Latina is a Latin girl. Latin. Latina. Latino is a Latin man. So Hispanic, Latin, of Latin descent, you know. So yeah, that's Latina. It's a Latin girl. I'm Latina because I'm from Puerto Rico. So I'm Latina. I can speak Spanish. And I have Latin ways, Latin cultural ways. You are awake early. Yes, I know. I've been up. Look at this. I've been on this live for an hour and 13 minutes. But before that, I was already awake. Because I'm an early bird. I get up early and I go to sleep early. Because I like to have, like today, I got to go to the laundromat. I got to wash clothes. It's Sunday. Got to get ready for the week. Robert wants mom, not me. Robert? Who's Robert? Latina rogue with the chanclas. La Latinas, they will hit you with that chancleta, boy. Don't play around with the chancleta. Mm. Latin girls, because, everybody wants a Latin girl. And I don't know why they want to be tortured. They like that because they like to be, whipped. by a Latina. How was the houses made in the United Kingdom? How are the houses made in the United Kingdom? I don't know. I think they're mainly made of cobblestones and bricks and mortar and stones. I'm Puerto Rican too. Oh, really? But what's your name though? Because you just have a heart there and some other little thing in front of it, but I don't know what your name is, Papa. With brick, lol. Is snowfall happen in UK? Does it snow in the UK, Ricardo? Is the question. And I'm Puerto Rican too. What is your name? Because you don't have a username, so it's kind of hard for me to talk to you. It's summer here. Oh, it's summer in the UK now? That must be nice. I never did make it out to the United Kingdom. I think it was just too long of a trip to go from here to there. I think it's what? How many hours is it? 8 or 10 hours? In winter, snow falls? Does it snow in the winter? Is the question in United Kingdom. I believe the answer is yes. Yes, he said yes. It snows in the United Kingdom only when it's winter. But now it's summer. I'm bathing while watching your live. I hope your phone, you better be careful your phone don't fall in the water because I love you. Thank you, sweetheart. Where you bathe? Outside or inside? I love outdoor showers. And I love the showers that are like outdoors. I will do anything for you, Mom. Thank you, sweetheart. See, my faithful villagers, they even take a shower and still watch the program because they don't want to be outdoor shower. Yeah, sweetheart. What, girl? Outdoor showers are the best, baby girl. Especially if you're in an island, like a tropical island, or even up here in the summertime. If you have a nice outdoor shower, like you could be, if you have a pool, or if you was outside in the yard and it's summer, you could just rinse off outdoor shower. I'll drop a couple pics in Instagram in the group so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, you're back to number one. You was just at number two a little while ago. But you didn't notice it. I said, oh boy, if Janu notices that she went down to number two, but you could go up and down. I don't know why they did that, but that's something YouTube did. I did not do that. Top fans, they got that new thing now up there. It says top fans. Oh, 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 oh. Ricardo, have you ever come to India? No, I believe we asked him that. And I think he said no, he has not been to India. Nope, he has not been to India, sweetheart. Today's Sunday. I gotta figure out what to do. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna cook later on for Mom, for me. Buy a couple little things. Go wash some clothes and what else? Busy day. I think Natalie's coming over here today. My daughter. We got independence from Britishers in 1945. Okay. That's great. That was the same year we became allies with the United States, Puerto Rico, 1945. Yes, so what's everybody gonna be doing this evening, this morning, this afternoon? I hope you guys are gonna be doing some productive, something worthwhile. Me, like I said, I am going to start my day early. The laundromat opens pretty soon. So I'm gonna be. You have to make tea. Yeah. I hear that, babes. I'm gonna be on for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go off and then I'll come back on live later on. Especially if the kids come over, Natalie and them, I'll just turn on the phone and let y'all see the madness. But it's 3:35 p.m. Oh yeah. Time for tea over there. Here it is 6:05. Time for me to get ready because I'm gonna go do a couple things like I said early morning so that I can just go home, come home. Mom, how we have different time zones? I know. Cuz we are in different parts of the world, sweetheart. And the way the world rotates, the way the earth rotates, right? As we turn, as it turns, then it approaches the different times. So, we're in different time zones, babe. We're in different time zones. Just a bunch of inexplicable things in life that only God He knows. But other than that, we got 8 likes today. If you're in here and you haven't dropped a like on your girl, drop a like. If you're not busy, which who's not busy, but if you're not busy and you don't have nothing better to do, go check out my long form videos. And I appreciate you guys. I see a lot of people tapping in and watching the videos. I appreciate you guys. The channel is growing. It might appear not to be growing, but it is growing. We have 2,181 subscribers, which is amazing. And they are very interactive with the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. YouTube, I want to thank YouTube right now also because I appreciate all the love that it shows the channel too. So Sun and moon remain in their positions. Our Earth rotates, right? What happens if Earth stop rotating? Oh my God, girl. Crazy. Then we all die. If it moves faster, then oh my God, we all fly off. I'm in life. I'm bathing and living. What? Go ahead, girl. You're in your towel. Oh, don't be showing no body parts. You better dry up, girl. Dry, dry, dry. My love, I hope it never stops rotating. Because if it stops rotating, that's what happens. So I hope the world keeps on spinning. But by the grace of God, let the world keep on spinning in its axle. Let it spin and just what makes it spin? The God Himself. The good Lord that created the worlds. The creator of the universe. Sorry. I know some of y'all don't believe it, but shit, y'all crazy. Yes, God made the earth, the heavens, the moon, the sun, and the stars, baby. Sorry, sorry. And all its inhabitants. So, yeah. But I love you guys. Then where is God? Where does he live? He lives in heaven. Earth is his footstool. Heaven is his throne. Yeah. God of creation. Yeah. He's always been there. For me, he's always been there. So I cannot believe in nothing other than that. But praise be to God that everything is rotating, everything is spinning. Gravity is here to hold us down. Heaven is in earth, Mom? No. Heaven is not in earth. Heaven is heaven and earth is earth. But there's a firmament above the firmament. Yeah. That's a bit too much. Matters too deep. So, but yeah. There from the start, before the beginning of time. Sure. Any questions, I already told you, as long as I can answer them within what I believe, is fine. Why you don't have no food, Shreya? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Shreya, you don't have no food, sweetheart? Some matters may be too deep to explain, because they're unexplicable, my love. They're so marvelous and so wondrous that you cannot explain it. No human can explain it because it's not for human to explain, because it's a marvel. So marvels are hard to explain. But why she don't got no food though? Shreya, why you don't got no food? You can't go to the store? You don't grow anything? Like, you gotta grow your own vegetables. You eat vegetables and fruit. Then why you don't grow your spices? Because her mom cooks nothing? Well, then why you don't cook, Shreya? Huh? If your mom, if your mom doesn't cook, you can't cook? You have to wait for your mom to cook? Very difficult conditions. No store in the village. Are you kidding me? So you never learned how to cook, Shreya? Oh my God, Mama, you gotta learn. John, Shreya said, "What are you saying? No time for cooking, cause she gotta study, but she knows how to cook." I know Shreya, you know how to cook, right, Mama? Because I thought Shreya had showed me something that she had cooked, not a while back, but she showed me it. Girl. Oh, online classes? Oh, okay. So she has no time for cooking. That's what you're saying. Girl, I'm hungry just thinking about it, but I'm not gonna eat nothing. I'm on my fast until later on. I get to fast now until around 10 or 11. Yeah. Hi, Queen. I love you. Hi, Rasta Charlie. Thank you. God bless. Blessing. Big up yourself, man. How's it going, Rasta? Far rides. Rastafari. Where you at? Jamaica? Barbados? St. Croix? America? Where are you, Rastafari? Pizza and coffee. Mom, question. Yes. London. Okay, London. Blessing. Blessings. We have another one that's in the UK in here. When too much people live in this earth, how earth maintain balance? It all balances itself out, sweetheart. The right amount of people in the right amount of places, it just all balances itself out. It all works itself out. Rasta London. Yep, Rasta's in London. Rasta Charlie. Oh, please, don't you rock my boat. 'Cause I don't want my boat to be rocked. So please don't you rock my boat. 'Cause I don't want my boat to be rocked. Hmm? What happens if the earth is overweight? Oh, God forbid. The earth is not overweight, but it could be, but I don't think it'll ever be because the good Lord balances it all out. Yeah, population is huge, but the same way people live, people die. Remember that. So that's how it balances itself out. Some will be born, some will die. Some will live, some will perish, right? So that's how it balances itself out. Life and death. One has to find their own balance. That's right. That's so true. You definitely have to find your own balance in life. And you have to find that inner peace. Me, I'm all about peace. You know, peace and your spiritual self, the one that lies within you, nurturing your soul. That's what I'm for. I believe in that because that's how I've become to be able to be 58 years old and still have a joyous look on your face and a juvenile look and feel young and empowered because of my spirituality, um, bringing down all the forces that are in heaven that help me. That's just what I believe. Find your balance, yes. My stomach is calling me to give it food. You better give it some food. If you know how much I like watching Sing More. Hello, no food this morning. Hi, Jaleel. No food yet. I know. Oh, thank you, Rasta. That tickled my funny bone. Um, yeah. Let me see. Well, I appreciate you. Are you from Jamaica? Rastafari. Go ahead, Rastafari. Irie, man. Irie. I used to know so many songs. I used to know so many songs. I used to like this one. Let me see. Let me see. If love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad, Madame. If love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again. If love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad. If love's so nice, tell me why I'm sad. You say you love me and you care, but you never did dare. You're always on the run. Now tell me this. Waiting for July 12th. Yes, sweetheart, we're all waiting. Yes, born in Jamaica, living in England for 40 years. Wow, 40 years in England. Wow. That's a long time, man. Big up yourself, man. Blessings. Thank God. Ja. Ja, ja, ja. The reasons that we hear, the reasons that we feel, I feel it won't disappear. Whoa. And after the love games start to play, all of the illusions are just a charade, and all the reasons start to fade. La 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 la. That's Kelly. If love so nice. Yes, man. If love so nice. Oh, that was a good one. I used to love dancing that song. It's been a long time since I had you on my mind. Oh man, I love reggae music. I do. I love soca reggae. Cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, dollar, 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 dollar. Oh man, so sweet. Mom, I want to see United Kingdom House. Yeah, I mean they're a little different than American houses, I'm sure. I'm well sure that they are, because I've seen some in movies and things like that. 11:21 a.m. 11:21. I'm in my kitchen cooking. Just full joy. Your voice. Thank you. Cooking. What are you cooking, Rasta? You making some what? I don't even want to say, because, some don't eat meat, some do, and it's fine. So, what are you cooking? Currying something? Mom, yes, Janu. What, Janu? Rasta is from the United Kingdom, Mom? Yes, he says he's from, yeah, London, right? London, England. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're jamming, you're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. You're jamming, 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 you're jamming. I hope you like jamming too. Man, I used to know so many more songs. I know them. If I hear them, I'll just sing along with them. But sometimes, it's hard to relive some songs. I'll be honest. Sometimes it's hard to relive some songs, some memories of the past. That's why you just got to keep moving forward. Don't look back. Not telling you only if you're forward in for dinner laughing. If I'm in for dinner, right? I know, sweetheart. Life. But you know what? You could still, I believe that you could still be filled with joy and still have a sense of satisfaction with knowing that you're interacting with people. It's important to interact. It's important to have relationships, and this is the new way of interacting in life. This is just it, especially since COVID made interacting online and virtually huge. And it's okay, you know. You just got to get on here and interact. Yes, London. Yes, he's from London, girls. And he's been in London for 40 years. The question was, Rasta, did you ever go to India? Have you been to India? Was the question. I read that. But yes, he's from the United Kingdom, the Rasta. He's really from Jamaica, but he's lived in the United Kingdom for 40 years now. Which tells me that he's at least in his 40s. Where in the US are you? I am in Connecticut. I'm in the northern part of the United States of America. New England is what they called it. By way of Puerto Rico, because I was born in Puerto Rico. And then by way of New York, because I was raised in New York. And then I lived in all the different places. I was looking at my toes to see if my toes was okay. Rasta, show me a House of England. He can't put that on the live. I don't think they don't let you put that on the live, mama. I wish they would let you add, pictures within reason, of course. But they don't let you. England ruled America and India. Ugh. All over the world used to British Airways. Oh, really? You used to work in British Airways? Rasta Charlie. You retired now, Rasta? Are you still young? I don't know your age, but are you retired now, or are you still working working the field? Ooh, ooh, I heard a little rumor last night. Rumor last night. Rumor last night. You have forward and see the houses. Yes, England rules, Mermy. Yes, retired. Oh, okay. From the airways. That's what's up, Charlie. Me love you like a fresh vegetable. Ah, man. Me love you in January. Me love you in February. In a March. April, May, and June. Me love you hard. Let me stop. I made that one up. I made that one up. You say you love. What age of Rasta? I don't know the Rasta's age. Somebody told you you was doing right laughing. Really? Mom, Donald Trump has a private jet, Air Force One, baby. Well, he probably has his own private jet too, but he has the one Air Force One, which is the one he has to use for his presidential stuff. Ooh, I heard a little rumor last night. You wasn't doing me right. You wasn't doing me right. Yeah, I had a Jamaican once in my lifetime. Twice. Aeroplane is so big, Mom. So why they travel in private jet? Because, Mama, they don't want to be, those are private jets. They're protected. They have bulletproof glass and all that stuff. You look so beautiful. God always with you. Thank you, Bella, sweetheart. God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate those kind words. You are so beautiful. Thank you, Bella. You're beautiful too, sweetheart, especially with a name like Bella. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. No matter what they say, no words can bring you down. You are beautiful in every single way. No words can bring you down. So don't you bring you down today. Keep lifting yourself up, guys. Never give up. Never, 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 never. You know I preach that, Bella. Never give up, sweetheart. Never give up until you absolutely have to. Not beautiful than you, Mom. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you, Janu. Bless you, Bella. Thank you for the praying hands and the heart. Mwah. Okay, you date Jamaican. Wow, so you know the remedy, lol. Well, not only did I date the Jamaican, my ex-husband, hello, my ex-husband and I were together for 25 plus years. We was real young when we got together. But he had roaming eyes, and I know he's watching this because he's always watching. But he has roaming eyes, the eyes that never stay put in the socket. And, I made peace with it, even though I wanted to poke his eyes out, but I made peace with it, though. But that's just the way Jamaicans are, some of them, I don't want to say all of them, but I will say, it's in their nature to have a lot of women, multiple women. And so, yeah. Private jet is provided by the government. Yes. Yes, private jet is provided by the government. But Mom, you said roaming eyes is common in America. Yeah, in America, but I'm Puerto Rican. See, this is the thing with America. Let me explain something to you about America. Just like you, but not anymore. See, Charlie? Sweetheart, especially if you got a good woman next to you, man. Cut the roaming eyes. I'm telling you, the grass is greener only where you water it. That's where the grass is greener. But we think that, oh, the grass is greener over there. No, the grass is greener where you water it. What's your favorite song? Oh, wow. That's a rough one because I do have a plethora of favorite songs. But if I must say what my favorite song is, it's going to be a gospel because I love my gospel music more than anything. And so if I had to say a song, it would be Do It Again. It's a gospel. And it's a beautiful gospel. Say, I see you move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. Because I'm a true believer. Thank you very much. Let's see. One person can date many more persons, Mom. Yeah. You should be on America's Got Talent. Really? So true, Queen Sister. Yes. Sweet Majesty. Can I? Yes, it's so true, Rasta. Then you miss out, Papa. Then when that person is gone, you're gonna wish you had that person still. But it gets to a point where, whether it be a man or a woman, that person gets upset and they just give up. They just tired, man, of it all. And then you lose them and then you wish you had them. Mom, you said Roman eyes is common. Everyone do land of free. Yes, it's common in America. Men are like that. Even in India, guys look, they're gonna be players. It's just the culture, though. The culture. Yeah, I like to go to sleep early and I wake up early, Bella. I go to sleep early and I wake up early. So, but to answer your question, Janu, yeah, but the cultures are different. So in Puerto Rico, where I'm from, we don't play that game. We don't play those roaming eyes, and if we catch you, we're gonna poke your eyes out. So, we're very protective and very territorial. Puerto Ricans are very territorial people when it comes to that. So it's the culture then why you give divorces to the Jamaican, because his culture is not my culture. We have different cultures. He's a Jamaican and I'm a Puerto Rican. Our cultures are different. They're not the same. But we live in America, exactly. So, but we have our cultures. Your culture has nothing to do with where you live. If you're living in a different place from where you was born, get it? You're still gonna have your cultures within you. I have Indian friends here in America that are Indian and they live by their culture. They live it here in America. Yeah, they adapt to some of the American ways, but they still have their culture. So the culture is something that you're not gonna get rid of just because you live somewhere else. You teach your boys to be defense one queen? Yes, yes. One queen. You know how much time we wasted? We wasted so much time, guys. You waste so much time chasing what? Chasing something else when you already have that thing right there beside you. Nourish it. Put time into that thing, whatever that thing may be, instead of chasing other. But, hey, you can only bring the horse to water. You can't make it drink. And I know a thing or two because I've been on this green earth for a while now. And I've studied culture. I've seen culture. And I get it. I understand. That's why I was not mad at the Jamaican. I'm not mad at him. He's still my bestest friend in the whole wide world. But because of his culture and the way he was raised is different from my culture and the way I was raised. You understand? So that's what happens when you mix the races too. When you mix two races, then there's two cultures that you bring, and you have to cohabitate. You have to be able to commingle with that person. You have to be able to understand their culture, and they have to understand yours, and that's hard. But we did it for a long time. We was together for a long time, long time. So I'm grateful for that. But it is what it is. And I got 6 more minutes. I've been on here for 2 hours, guys. Blessed be the Lamb. Blessed be the Lamb of God. Lamb of God, sweet Lamb of God. So I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.